Good.
Yeah, you know, there's a pretty good wind today. You know, I actually ran a really good time last week running with the wind, so this is complete opposite, running with that strong headwind. But you know, you just got to put your head down and power through. Just snap your front leg down and keep powering over the hurdles.
We're almost to Drake Relays time now, about halfway through the year pretty much, maybe even a little past that. How things been going for you guys?
They've been going pretty good. You know, we've been competing really hard, especially in the hurdle events. We've placed just about every meet in the shuttle hurdle, and then, you know, I'm usually top 3 in the high hurdles, and you always got Brandon, who's top 2 in the 400s, getting beat by Derek Jones. But you know, he's not the only one getting beat by him. So, you know, we're competing hard and getting better every meet.
Talk a little bit about the goals. I mean, I saw you earlier this year, right at the beginning of the season, but how are things kind of looking, and how have these goals kind of adjusted throughout the year?
You know, early on, first goal number 1 was to break the school record, and I got that last week, and now goal number 2 is just get my time a little bit better to get to the Drake Relays. I'm right on the edge there. It's going to be pretty close, but you know, hopefully I'm going to get in there, and after that, you know, obviously to win a state championship, you know, that's goal number 1 going into the season, and you know, it's an achievable goal.
All right, Jared, thanks a lot.
Well, I'm one of those kids that doesn't have the best top speed, so I just try to get out and run a pretty even race there. So my goal is just to get out in the lead the first couple laps and just sustain it, and then the third lap in the mile is really where you got to push it. It's the one where you can mentally just bury kids usually. So you get out and just really run that third one hard, and then give it all you got on the last one.
Now, I know you said it was your first win ever on the varsity level.
Yep.
How's that feel for you?
It feels really good. It's my first individual ever, like you said, and I don't know, it's just really encouraging to come out here and run a personal best.
Talk about your goals here the rest of the way. I mean, a win here can really vault you here down the stretch.
Yeah, we got 4x8 got first, and then another first here in the mile, and then hopefully I can make the state and 2 mile and then the mile, and then all throughout the year my goal is to break 4:45 is my end of the year goal.
All right, well, best of luck to you. Thanks a lot, Noah.
Yep, thanks.
I just try not to think about it too much and just go with whatever happens, but just run out there and try to run fast.
You went 1-2 with the Racine kid from Shenandoah in the 1, and then also in the 2. Tell us about the 200 race. That's obviously a lot of different race getting around that curve and then facing the wind immediately.
The first 100, he beat me when we turned the curve, and I knew I had to find another gear somehow, and ended up passing towards the end.
Tell us about your season to this point, how things have been kind of going for you.
My 100's been improved a lot from last year, and that was my first 200 of the year, but we're improving.
I know you guys had some elite relay teams last year. A couple of those guys are gone, so is it more individual this year at state?
It might be more individual, but we got some young kids running, and they'll come around because Coach Ambrose, he'll get them ready for whatever we need to at districts.
All right, Cole, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was wanting to come out tonight, try a little different strategy, run both laps about at a 58 or something like that. I got the first lap in, but the second one was a little tougher and I didn't quite get it.
Last night you ran, I think, 3 different races last night. Kind of taking it easy here tonight. You don't want to stress yourself too much here in the halfway point of the season.
Yeah, I'm pretty sore today, so only did 1 event today. That was this one. Just kind of back off, but I still wanted to better my time in it, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah. You and John have kind of been leading this team in these, you know, mid to distance type races. Tell us about your guys' goals as far as in the long run.
We're definitely wanting to get some guys to state. We're looking in the 2 mile and the mile, and about the medley and the 4x8. Right. And I also want to go in the 800 and place as good as we can at state in them.
Okay, sounds good, Cade. Great job today.
Thank you.